Hello, fellow Narnians and vinyl community. My name is Marty. Haven't been around for a while. I had COVID. I'm all good now. Don't get COVID. It's a bad thing. I'm going to go over some Trouble albums that I got. It was always hard for me. Trouble was a band I was very familiar with and enjoyed. Could never find, when I did find the vinyl, it was like $1 billion that I didn't have. But Hammerheart Records out of the Netherlands reissued some Trouble, so I got 3 of their albums. There's still one that I really like that I haven't got yet, but I got the first album, Psalm 9, Trouble Psalm 9 from Hammerheart Records. There's the wax, and here's the cover. So there's the back cover. This is when they still had, I think it was Jeff Olson on drums. So we had Eric Wagner, vocals, of course. We had Rick Wortel on guitars, and of course Bruce Franklin on guitars that had done other work with other people like Doug Pennick and a lot of other people he's done work with. Bruce Franklin, Sean McAllister on drums, and John McAllister on bass, and Jeff Olson on drums. I think the next record, McAllister, the bass player, would be replaced. Jeff Olson would still be on the second album called The Skull. Now this is a band out of Chicago, doom metal, and then they kind of changed a little later. But they're one of the beginning bands of doom metal that kind of had the Black Sabbath sound from like the first Black Sabbath album. They started out with these first few albums on Metal Blade Records and went to Deaf American. When they were on Metal Blade Records, they tried to call them white metal, which I don't think the band appreciated. But they're called white metal because they had a lot of Catholic influences. First 2, 3, 4 albums had very Catholic themes. And this is The Skull, which is the second one. It always had this great artwork on here. But a lot of different reissues changed that artwork to look different, but they stayed with the original nice artwork on the Hammerheart Records from the Netherlands. So that's The Skull. So here's the inner picture. And then this third one I got is Manic Frustration. The first album, Psalm 9, was actually just called Trouble when it first came out, but then they changed it to Psalm 9. So then they had another album out just called Trouble, which I don't have, which I would like. And I didn't see that available yet for reissue, although it may be. I was just getting what I could get for a good price. So this is Trouble Manic Frustration. Deaf American Records. They kind of went through a different sound here. Jeff Olson, the drummer, was out. I think they switched drummers a few times before this one. Yeah, the new drummer is... what was his name? Barry Stern was on this one. Manic Frustration. They went a little different direction. The guitars on here are very like metallic and chunky. So they went a little heavier, a little faster, but then there's also some spacey stuff on here. So a little bit of Pink Floyd sounding things also. So this is probably my favorite Trouble album. As much as I like Doom, I really like this new way they went. So if you can find these reissues by a Hammerheart Records from the Netherlands, you should get them. They sound pretty good, and they kept with all the good original artwork. They got a lot of nice inner sleeve stuff. So I think they did a good job. So these are the 3 Troubles that I got, because by the time I got back into vinyl, the stuff was really expensive to get. But these were pretty good prices. I actually found these on Amazon, believe it or not. So yeah, so if you find these reissues from the Netherlands, from Hammerheart, pick them up. Hope you have a great day. And once again, I'm Marty, and we're here with Puddle Glum Music Collection. And I hope you have a good day and stay away from COVID. See ya.